boy sat alone on top of a 100-meter signal tower. Below him was a crowd of rescue workers. Soon his father arrived after being notified. It was already the third time he had climbed up within a month. His father offered him a cell phone as a gift. Only then did the boy agree to come down. But something was strange. Every time at exactly 3:18 the boy would trigger an alarm. Even his father had no idea what he was thinking. Later at a gas station while refueling, the father turned around for just a moment. The boy had disappeared. He found him behind a school bus, still scribbling in his notebook. When the father looked at the license plate, he noticed it also read 318. Could this number hold some special meaning? Afterwards they went shopping at the supermarket. There a man was printing a lottery ticket. The boy grabbed the ticket and ran back to the car. The man was furious, but no matter how he yelled the boy ignored him, until he wrote down a string of numbers on a piece of paper. Only then did he return the ticket.
You ought to keep that kid in a cage. What'd you say? Hey!
The next day the alarm rang again at 3:18. The father entered his son's room. Suddenly more than a dozen phones on the floor began to ring. When he looked at the caller ID, he was stunned. All the calls were coming from the same number. How could that be possible? Looking again, he realized it was the exact number the boy had written in his notebook. Not long after, someone from the care center came to their house. Because of the signal tower incidents, a woman said she wanted to speak with the boy, but just as she reached out to shake his hand,
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Unless you want to spend the next 3 hours peeling him off the ceiling.
it became clear the boy had an unusual personality. He never spoke to anyone, and he refused to be touched. As the father was explaining, he suddenly noticed something. He rushed to compare notes in his son's room. The numbers in the newspaper matched the winning lottery numbers. They were completely shocked. Meanwhile, the man from the store also discovered he had won. It was the biggest jackpot in New York's history. He could hardly believe his eyes. He had played that same sequence of numbers for 10 years, because those numbers had a special meaning to him. Back at home, the father began to believe his son had a special gift with numbers. The signal tower always caught him at 3:18. Every clock in the house was set to that exact time. His notebook was full of dense numeric patterns. The father suspected his son might be a genius, but the woman believed it was all just a coincidence. She suggested placing the boy in a care center for observation. Though the father was reluctant, he also wanted to know if his son could adapt to a new environment.